well, I'm not going to put too fine a point on it. This is alarming. Now, what the South Korean government is saying is that 116 people who have been diagnosed with COVID-19 and recovered have been tested positive again. Now, the obvious question mark here is, does this mean that a proportion of people who have had COVID-19 are not developing immunity? Because normally, as we've said many times, the antigen, which is the virus, causes the human body, the human immune system, to produce antibodies, which are the immune proteins which we would expect to confer immunity, perhaps for a year or two or more, probably around about 18 months, based on other similar type of viruses. Now, on the face of it, this looks bad. My current belief and understanding is that still people who've had the disease will develop antibodies, and the vast majority of those will be immune for a period of time, or highly resistant to getting the disease for a period of time. So I still believe that. So how do we explain this? Is it faulty tests? Well, that's possible. People could have been given false positive results. That's possible, but false negative results are probably more likely in this testing. So that's not too likely, and the South Korean testing quality is good, no question about that. Reactivation of the virus, in other words, has the virus lain dormant in the body for a period of time? That's possible. For example, that happens with people who've got shingles. The virus, the herpes zoster virus from the chickenpox, can be reactivated and causes shingles. Or is the virus mutating? That will probably be the most concerning explanation. But given that we're dealing with relatively small numbers here, I think it's a bit too early to say. But it is certainly concerning. Is this going to turn out to be a big trend? I suspect not. Is this going to involve a minority of people who've had the disease that they could be reinfected? That's possible. But what's quite going on there yet, we don't know. So we wait for more data on that from South Korea. And I think it's fair to say I wait with a degree of anxiety about that, because that is, if that's confirmed, that is certainly very concerning. Now,